Welcome. Today I will have a look at one of Eric Dubay's latest video, and it's called Anti-Flat Earth Defense Mechanisms. Oh dear, I'm sure it's quite stupid. But first, I want to thank all my members and Patreons. Thanks for your help. Okay, let's start the video.
Let's talk about these anti-flat earth defense mechanisms the vast majority of people seem to have. The first one is the term flat earth itself. When people hear that word, or they hear you questioning the globe model, the moon landing, or anything of that sort, they go, "Wait a minute, you're not a flat earther, are you? You're a flat earther, aren't you?" With this condescending, all-knowing tone, as if you accept this label, you've been pigeonholed, and anything you say afterwards holds no value.
Regardless if you like or don't like the term flat earth, you and the rest are science deniers and denying the true shape of the world, and you deny reality. So if someone tells me that they are a flat earther, I have a very hard time to take anything they say seriously. You have no working model, you have no proofs. Flat earthers can't agree about almost anything. So why should we take you seriously?
And why is this? Because of websites like the Flat Earth Society, giving misinformation and straw man arguments, and mockumentaries like Behind the Curve, showcasing the worst examples of so-called flat earthers for everyone to laugh at.
Interesting, Eric. So Mark Sargent, Jeranism, Bob Nodell and the rest who was in that movie is not real flat earthers? Or is it only you, Eric, who is a real flat earther according to you? But don't worry, we laugh at you as much as we laugh at Bob Nodell, Mark Sargent and the rest of them who was in that movie.
But I named my children's book The Earth Plane, and we named our movie Level, purposely creating quote-unquote flat earth content without this pigeonholed label in the title. So of course, among other globe skeptics, level earthers, whatever you want to call us, we can accept that we are flat earthers. But when your friends and family members or strangers on the street you're trying to convince hear a bit of your skepticism and then ask, "Oh, you're a flat earther, aren't you?" I recommend doing as Del from Beyond the Imaginary Curve does, and insisting that no, you're not a flat earther, because the earth has mountains, hills, and valleys, so of course the earth's not flat, thereby disarming their first anti-flat earth defense mechanism, because you don't admit to being their straw man version of a globe skeptic, what they have seen in mockumentaries or on the Flat Earth Society as a flat earther. No, you're not that. You're just a man or woman like anyone else, questioning their reality, questioning what they're told, not just believing outright what the government or government organization says.
Of course, don't trust scientists, teachers, people working in aviation, working at sea, they who predict our weather. Don't believe them. Instead, you should believe a yoga instructor living in Thailand. Eric, you have a big problem. You haven't proved anything about the shape of the world. You're always spreading a lot of bullshit. about a magnetic mountain at the North Pole. I have friends who have visited the North Pole. It's no mountain there. Oh dear.
So the next one, once you've disarmed them and they realize, oh yeah, he is a flat earther, regardless of what he calls himself, their next anti-flat earth defense mechanism will be, why? But why? Why would they lie? The incessant mantra of the ball earther. But, why would they lie? It's not even a question. It's a defense mechanism. They haven't researched the evidence for an alternative shape of the Earth for even a minute. But suddenly, they want to know the motive for this lie. Yeah, right. This isn't a genuine question. Imagine a detective rolling up to a crime scene and there's blood all over the place, bodies everywhere, stinks to high heaven, and little deputy rookie volunteer rocks up behind him, taps him on the shoulder, and says, what do you think the motive would be for a crime here? I'm not seeing why there would be a murder here. The detective looks at him, squints his eyes, waves his hand, shows the blood on the walls, the bodies on the floor, asks the rookie genuinely, are you not seeing this? Do you not see the evidence all around you? And the rookie, as if blind to the crime scene, unable to research or open his eyes long enough to see any of the evidence, just impotently continues on, asking, but why?
What a poor excuse to not answer that question. Why do millions of people on the earth hiding the true shape of the earth according to you, Eric? You have no answer, and therefore you try to make it sound silly to ask that question. It's an important question. To believe this conspiracy, you also have to have explanation why do people hide, but you avoid the question because you have no sensible answer. And why is that? It's only one reason for that, and that is the shape of the earth is not flat. It's a globe.
The next anti-flat earth defense mechanism, aka insincere question, asked by these egoistic people is, how could they pull it off? Why are there no whistleblowers? You're telling me everyone that works at NASA is in on it and lying? You're telling me everyone in every space agency around the world, every teacher, every astrophysicist, every scientist is in on the lie? Again, as you can tell from the attitude, from the way they asked the question, it's not a real question, but a defense mechanism. And again, people who actually ask this question genuinely can and will find the answer. For example, most people, scientists, teachers, even people within NASA and other space agencies, are just duped like everyone else. And they're compartmentalized in a hierarchy of need-to-know basis. So the only people that are actually in the know are the acternauts and the very highest higher-ups in these organizations. And again, what these scoffing people have never researched, don't understand or realize, are things like Freemasonry, the prevalence and potency of secret societies in the world. They don't realize that literally all of the astronauts were members of this largest and oldest secret society in the world, and their members are blood oath bound, sworn to secrecy. So why are there no whistleblowers? Research Freemasonry, secret societies, blood oaths, and why these people would never and could never blow the whistle.
And there comes the Freemasons. Okay, but then every naval officer must be a Freemason. I must be a Freemason because I'm a naval officer. All pilots must be Freemasons. And so on and so on. It's not only astronauts and space people who have work that proves the shape of the Earth. Each day they works. So that explanation is pure bullshit, Eric. Okay, I stop there. Eric's video is much longer, but I can't stand more of his bullshit. Because Eric Dubay is a person that never proves anything. He thinks he presented the truth, but he present nothing at all. He's sitting there in Thailand and fantasize about how the world works and how it's controlled. Okay, that was all I had for you for this time. I will be back next week. Have a lovely weekend all. See you soon. Bye.